For so many years, we have been sitting, watching, and observing the atrocious act of our leaders. And no one has spoken out to tell them the truth. All is because of fearfulness.
With other poets, like
let me say, like, in fact, all the big poets from right now in the Gambia here.
Turbi, man, the name itself inspired me.
Sure.
I said I must have a conversation, one-to-one conversation with this guy. That was the Assalamu alaikum, respected viewers and followers of Jungle Online TV. You're watching Jungle Podcast and I am your host Hadi Jallo. It's your program, The Convo. With me in the studios, I have a guest, a young poet. I will allow him to introduce himself. Then we get into the program proper. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Hadi. Okay, my name is Usman Dafe, aka the Bullet Poet.
The Bullet Point.
Yeah.
You had it right. Okay, Usman. I have seen that you were in the poetry industry and you be jailer for a long time. So I would like you to tell the audience how your poetry journey came. Like, how did you start?
Okay, basically, I ventured into poetry around 2021 towards 2022.
Okay.
That was the year I started poetry. But I developed the passion for poetry when I was in grade 7. That was the first time I went to the junior school. I was in Caniving East Upon Senior Secondary School. So the first time I went there, the first assembly I attended, I saw these 3 young ladies performing on stage, like doing poetry. I was like, wow, that was the first day in fact I saw people performing on stage or doing poetry. So then later I realized that I'm also having the same talent in me, but I don't know how to showcase it.
Yeah.
So that's the time I started following poetry, following online YouTube, searching poets' names and poems. And the first poet that I listened to online was Chatty. The time I listened to his poem, I was motivated and inspired, and I saw myself in him. I was like, yeah, what he is doing, I can also do it. Then that's the time I started developing poetry. But I didn't rush into poetry. I started following poetry to know what it takes to become a poet. You understand? And by that time I was also doing literature. That helps me a lot. You understand? Yeah. So that's how I ventured into poetry.
Okay, listening to what you said, it is like those 3 ladies that performed on the stage that day inspired you to venture into poetry.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So, like you said, you listen to a poet on YouTube, yes. What is the name of the poem again? Chatty. Okay. What kind of poem does he write? And what made you inspired and motivated by what you have just watched in that poem?
Okay, the title of that piece was Corruption. Yeah. So then I was like, yeah, what he was saying in that piece is true. Everything is the fact. You understand? So I was like, yeah, poetry is a mean or a way to address certain things. You understand? Yeah. So that's why I was like, yeah, because there are many people that want to say something but they keep silence.
Yeah.
So I feel like as poets we can be the voice of the people. So that's also motivate me to venture into poetry.
How can you be the voice of the people?
Okay, as let me say, you are facing something, a difficulty in the society, but you don't know how to say it out, or you are afraid to say it out.
Yeah.
As poets, we read the society. You understand? We observe the society, what people are going through. So that's what we captured and write based on that.
Okay, talking about reading the society, like, can you describe to us your writing process? Like, how do you write? Do you just look at the society and write, or?
Yeah, exactly. Most likely that's how I write, and all my writings are real life stories. You understand? Okay. All what I write is real life. I just capture the society and write about it. For example, this piece, the piece that I released, the first piece I released this year, 2024, was Silence No More. The piece was all about, probably many people will think that it's government, but It's about the difficulties people are facing in the nation right now, but they don't know how to say it out. So I was like, I can do this. Let me just be the voice of the people and say it. In fact, the day I was recording the poem at the studio, the man that I met there was like, and you are even mentioning your name there. I was like, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem. The time I was writing this, I was prepared for it.
Yeah,
so anything that comes to me, I will take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at that, it's really important. But then we would like to know, like, how do you go about the editing process? Is it difficult? Because you can't just write and record it.
Exactly,
you write, you have to, there are processes.
Exactly. And
so after the writing process, how do you come up with the editing and all that?
Before publishing any write-ups, I make sure that I show it to my mentor.
Okay.
And I have different mentors, but
Who's your favorite?
Most likely Diture is my favorite mentor because he's so active. Anytime I need his help, he's always there for me. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's most the mistake that many young poets are doing right now. Most of them will just write poems and just publish it without reviewing it or give it to someone who can review it.
Yeah.
So it's very important if you write anything as a beginner, or even if you are no one know everything. So if you write something before publishing it, because if you publish it, it's going to the media, it's going viral. So try to give it to a mentor or someone who knows much about poetry to edit it for you.
Okay. Now I would like to know, like, do you write based on a specific audience in mind, or you just write to teach the society? That is it.
To teach the society.
That is all.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you think the poems you are writing are really making an impact in society?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because even the Silence No More, that piece, after releasing that poem, many people call me, they are congratulating me, like, keep it up. Yeah, the sky's the limit. So I believe that. And in fact, that piece make me go viral. Yeah.
The audience will love to hear the piece then.
So that's it.
Okay. So give the audience the piece, like, give us the acapella of the piece.
Okay, here it goes. For so many years, we have been sitting, watching and observing the atrocious act of our leaders. And no one has spoken out to tell them the truth. All is because of fearfulness. For I, the bullet poet, can't keep silence anymore. My bullet is angry and it is gonna shoot you with words of awareness that can make you to be aware of the citizens of your nation. Tey jii dinaa leen wax dëgg ragaluma kenn ku dul sama borom lu tax ñu ragala wax dëgg nee leen mbooloo ndaxte mbooloo mooy doole wolof njaay nee na lu yëngu lu ko yëngal la ak doole.
Wow.
Hey, let's come together and say silence no more. For speaking the truth is not a crime, so speak out. We said democracy, but yet still nothing has changed. I'm not here to insult or disrespect our leaders. I just want to tell them the fact, a fact that no one dares to tell them. They are just there for their interest, using us as a business to gain fitness. Hey, let's be wise to make them realize our demise, that they brutalize without ruling us nice. Sitting in the office enjoying the air condition without working will now be abolished. Everything in this nation now is terrible. Instead of working, you are joking. Instead of feeding, you are stealing. Instead of helping, you are denying. Instead of promoting, you are criticizing. Youths are demanding, but you are rejecting them. What a bad leadership this entails. I said, silence no more. Silango bantal. Deyo bantal. Tonya fo wato la sita. Tonyal mi meta maborinu. Ifo wato la sita. Tilimbal yal ninta jirenta yal meta kala janu. Bari mo buka kunoje. Wata fansa di ya muna tonyal famil jetta fala. Yenta katalen kana amuru nun kole akol kono menu mil kono kunu. Wala tinanku. Never again. We said never again, but it is repeating again. The time has come to break the silence, to rise up and speak with defiance. For too long we have suffered in quiet pain, as those in power played their selfish games. No more shall we cower in fear, no more shall we shed a silent tear. We will raise our voices loud and clear, and let our messages ring out far and near. Thank you.
Oh, that's really amazing. First, you mentioned that people think you wrote it about the government, but looking deeply into the poem, it entails a lot, because yes, it talks about government, it talks about workplaces, it talks about a lot, a whole lot. Because I am just amazed. Like, the poem is really, really, really amazing. Your write-up is really amazing.
Thank you.
So okay, here you are teaching the society that silence no more. That people should voice out what we are facing, because I think when they say democracy, it means youths are allowed to voice out what is
freedom of expression.
Exactly. So everyone is allowed to express what is disturbing you. But that is not working, is it?
Exactly, yeah.
It is not working. So we hope
many
for
of
the
them
best.
don't understand what democracy is.
Exactly, that is my point. Exactly. So we hope that democracy works for Gambia, because Gambia is for us. Okay. Now, there are many poets in the Gambia. So how is your engagement? Like, what is your relationship with other poets? Like,
let me say, like, in fact, all the big poets from right now in the Gambia here.
Who do you think are the big poets in the Gambia?
When you say poetry in the Gambia, there are certain people that comes to your mind. For example, when you say Genius Janga, Fofana Kanye, the Brain Poet, the Last Poet King, and so on.
Yeah.
So these people are wonderful poets, or sometimes we call them the national poets. You understand?
No, Gambian poets are really doing a lot.
Exactly.
So it's just left to Gambians to know what they have and to help these people grow up, because they are really doing a lot when it comes to the poetry industry. Okay, so I could see you have a really good connection when it comes to Gambian poetry. So how do you think Gambian poetry industry is working? Do you think it is going further? Do you think Gambians are helping?
Okay, poets are coming with full force right now. The poetry industry is going to another level. The only problem we are facing right now is support. Like, if you come to the music industry, the way they are supporting each other, or the way they are Gambians are supporting music, the music industry is different from poetry. I can remember just last week or last 2 weeks, I was on Facebook and I saw this Facebook page, Gambia Music, Gam Music Promo. So I was like, why not we have Gam poetry promo as well? Because it's unfair. We have Gam music promo. Music is going to the next level, and poetry is not going. We don't have anyone who is promoting poetry. I was like, now wait, let me create a new Facebook page for poetry.
And you did?
I did that. Gam poetry promo. I created that logo just at that night.
Mashallah.
Create that Facebook page. Now,
and how is the page going?
Yeah, for now it's going fine. Yeah, because any poet, if I see any poet's message or any flyer, I just click it and post it on that
there
page, so that it can go viral.
So meaning you're contributing towards your achievement and the achievement of others.
Exactly.
Mashallah,
because I see poetry as something that is in me. It's a passion. So I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any upcoming projects or collections you're working on?
Yeah, right now my biggest project right now is my upcoming event, which is the Crippled by Envy Poetry Concert.
Like, I saw that. So I was coming to that. I wanted to know why you choose the name Crippled by Envy.
Okay, the project, it contains 4 masterpieces. That's where the Crippled by Envy is. It's also a masterpiece. So out of all those masterpieces, I choose Crippled by Envy to be the name of the program.
Crippled by Envy, like the name itself entails a lot.
Exactly.
So meaning we are expecting a lot on
because
the 18th.
The day I was having a meeting with my team and my manager, it was very difficult to choose which piece will be our name. You understand? Because the pieces are Dark to Light, Blessing of Rejection, you have the Crippled by Envy, and the Wounded Heart. Sure. So we were like, no, when we see this one, it's very amazing. We check the other one, the same thing. So then we said, now Crippled by Envy. The reason why we choose Crippled by Envy, there's a secret too. Right now, I don't want anyone to know it.
Like, seriously?
Exactly.
You don't want to say it?
Yeah, even last week I went to Paradise. That's what I told them. It's a package. It's something that has never happened in the poetry industry. You understand? So if you want to see the secret, or you want to know the secret, just come on that day.
On the 18th.
Yeah.
On the 18th, exactly. Crippled by Envy. Like, everybody should be there, because so we should all come out with large numbers and celebrate our own. Exactly. The name itself inspired me. I said I must have a one-to-one conversation with this guy. That was the time I decided to text you and then furthermore make inquiries about this. But since you said this Crippled by Envy is a secret, so meaning on the 18th of January, can you find it?
No, okay.
So much to say for my Africa man me kon loru narta yomba. So ma ngi ñaan bépp Gambien ñu génn si support our own because ñii lañ am. These are the people taking the Gambian flag high and high. We heard what he said. He said the Gambia poetry industry is really doing a lot, but the problem is they are lacking support. And so said, if we don't support our own, nobody outside will support our own. Everything starts from within. Charity begins at home. We should inspire these young poets to be going out there and doing great works for us. Because after all, it's the Gambia for us. So, Usman.
That's it.
Okay. In all your poems, in all the poems you write, you know, you must have a favorite.
Yeah.
So, which of your poems is your favorite, and why did you choose that as your favorite?
Right now, even in the project, I have a favorite there. That's the Dark to Light. That's my favorite piece. Yeah.
And I cannot hear it.
Maybe just synopsis of it.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, here it goes. Wuluta fuare yale kono, nkuluta dibole kono, mente jutu na yale kono, fentem bulu, mobe jutu tanna, nani mbaka kuntun sate kono, katum fenta suo kono, kuolba kole yarine katum fenta babala poso kono, nga sila tilisaba dabuka jangi suo kono, domoro buga sata suo kono, ndako mawel ka sila kabiru samanda fa wularo fentem kokuku, na waka borinde, faman sakonku. Situations are not permanent. See, I was in darkness, no light of humanity to ignite my ability. But a spark inside my soul began to burn so bright. It showed me I could rise again from darkness to the light. It took a while to find my way out of the shadows deep. But now I stand in brilliant sun, my spirit is free to leave. Yeah.
Hey, Fuaria is doing a lot of Fuaria. I better go Fuaria. Okay, so my people, you know, just give fee right now, and you don't want to tell me you want to miss this program. Like, hey, ticket is just $100, just $100. Come out and support our own. On the 18th of January, Coty Senior Secondary School. I'll be there.
And in fact, that day is my birthday.
So
this day is a special day.
January is special.
Yeah.
Special people are born in January because I am even a January born.
Wow.
Mashallah. So Usman, what would you like to give to your fans? What would you like to tell your fans? Because everybody is a fan.
Sure, yeah.
In whatever you are doing, they want to push in you through. So if your fans are the one pushing you through, because without them,
yeah, I can explain it. Exactly, you raised a very good point now, because always, even last time I wrote an article on Facebook about that, like, never forget about people that make you the person you are right now. You understand? Because what I realized, in fact, in the Gambia here, many people, when they become the person they want to be, they start forgetting the people that helped them in the beginning. And that's so bad. And in fact, even if you are the daughter or the son of the president, be humble always.
Yeah.
Humility is something that people should at least embrace.
Exactly.
This life is too short. We have nothing. Even if you are a billionaire, you have nothing. Sure to God.
You know, you can satisfy everybody.
Exactly.
But
that's
you give it a try.
There's no satisfaction in any human action.
Monday, any day, I meet with this Gambian poetry and I'm calling you, you ignore me. My brother. If you see me, no call me again, no, because you understand. So
it's not easy.
So it's good. Like, come knock over here. Okay, now Usman, we are coming to the end of the program. So I would like you to give your final words to the audience and everybody and tell people what they are really expecting on the 18th. Because buguma ken mu manke.
Okay, lumay wax rek suma fancy nita rek di japalante, especially the poetry industry. Let's try to support Gam poetry. If you want the poets to come with great things for you, try to support, because many poets have great projects but they don't know how to do it because they don't have the support. Even me right now, I'm facing the challenges, but I'm just struggling. Because what I realized also, you don't have to depend on people 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
If you do that, you are not going. You have to struggle for yourself before people will help you. But let's try to support Gam poetry so that we can prosper, just like the way we support Gam music industry. And also, please, Crippled by MV Poetry Concert is a special event. So please, the people behind this event, come on, they are really doing great. Team Bullet is coming with full force. So please grab your tickets as soon as possible.
The bullet is bulleting.
Exactly. So advance tickets are just for $100, and advance gate tickets are for $150, and for VVIP it's $250.
Very, very important people like me.
Exactly. So if you just need the ticket, you can contact us on WhatsApp 2518497 2518497. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, my people, we have finally come to the end of the program. We all heard what Usman said, aka the bullet point. He has a lot for us. He has a secret for us. He has a package for us. So Gambians, let's go out and support this young talented guy. He's really doing a lot. We all had the pieces he just gave. Silence no more. It's amazing. Crippled by envy. Mune surprise la. We should be there. My people, don't miss this. Okay, so mbokay mané na wone jërëjëf ci sétane bo len dé sétane Jungle Online TV sa su nekk di len wax né képp ku nga xamné subscriber golo, you can still subscribe, like and comment, cause lolu mo ñu dé yobu ñun tamit lolu mo dé tax ñu sawar pour liggéey bi. So di len wax né jërë ngeen jëf. See you. Bye.